Hopefully this is working. I think it is, but I'm not sure. So if it's not, I apologize. If it is, yay. Okay, so I am coming to you from Florida. Um, I have been working here. Oh, it says I'm live. Yay. Um, so today when I was done with what I was doing, I hit the pool for about 10 minutes, went to dinner, got back here, tried to get on with you. Here I am. So, welcome to Florida. Uh, this is going to be another really short session because obviously I don't have all my stuff with me. But the trip is going well. Because I drove, I got to have my wedge pillow here. This is my big gray pillow. I love this thing. I have decided that I'm never traveling without it. And so that part's good. I did bring some quilting stuff with me. Here's my chaotic travel kit here. I have about 3 projects worth of pieces in here. And so during the evenings, I have been making new hexagons. I have a new hexagon design you'll see not next time, because next time I'll be doing this from Boston. But the time after that, I will be home. And so I should have a few of these in a row then, but I'm going to be doing a new quilt design using hexagons. Um, I'm still in the quilting phase for the fish and feathers quilt, but in this particular case, at least I have that new one. Another one that I have is 9 patches using half square triangles, and I have some little bitty hexagons that I'm doing here uh, for a couple reasons. Number one, I happen to have a bunch of these little hexagons, and I said, what the heck? This is probably going to be a very small grandmother's flower garden type of thing. When I run out of papers, then I'm done, is pretty much how I'm going to do it. So I don't have a punch for these, so I have a very limited amount. But anyway, so that's all I'm doing quilting related wise. Um, I do have my watermelon refresher drink, which I thought was lovely. It has watermelon. It was supposed to spicy agave. I told them just put regular agave in. Um, and then orange and lime and all kinds of other stuff. So it's very, very light and very, very relaxing. So, anyway, for those of you, if this is your first time, this is not the normal way of doing things. It's just how it is right now. Um, for those of you who that have been following along with the mystery quilt, I did bring it with me. If I get a chance, I'll start doing the quilting on it. It's basted, as you know from last time. I haven't had any time with my sewing room in preparation for coming to for this trip and to get ready for the next trip. I'm home for a day and a half, I think, from this one before I'm heading back to Boston. So not a lot of quilting has gone on. So if you're following along, last time the goal was to do the quilting. That's the goal for the next 2 weeks, is to continue to do the quilting unless you're done already. Um, and then after that, we'll be, applying the binding and then stitching the binding and everything. But all in all, we're almost done, and we still have several months before the end of the year, so we are doing fine on timing. So that's what's going on with that. I talked about the fish and feathers quilt. Uh, I don't I don't know what else I have for you right now in terms of ongoing projects to talk about. I know I normally start with a tip of the day. I don't have a specific one for you this time, other than if your life is as creative as as not creative, as chaotic as mine is right now. When there's time in advance is the right time to start putting your plans together. So, given all the conferences that I'm doing, Denise, who's my office assistant, has put together separate binders for each conference that has all the data that I need. It has um, things like uh, when I flew, all my flight information or travel information, hotel information, packing lists, etc. Just so that I make sure that I have everything that I need for that trip without having to think about it last minute. So when I'm home from Florida, I know I need to do laundry, but I've already prepped and chosen all the clothes, jewelry, etc. that I'm going to wear. So as soon as the clothes come out of the laundry, I'll be able to go ahead and pack things like my small clothes, etc. But the shirts and things that I'm going to wear are hanging up right now, ready to go. I had them for all the conferences lined up with an empty white hanger in between, so I could just grab the next section, put it in the bag. I don't have to think about it. So by prepping in advance, you save a lot of chaos later. I see that there's a chat thing here, so hold on one second. All right, I can see Donna said hi, Maria. So I don't see any more on it. So all right, I thought maybe there. Okay. Um. So hi, Donna. I'm glad that you can see this. Um. The new book came in. It showed up Saturday. Um. And so Friday night and Saturday morning. So I now have 100 of my new book, which is very cool. And so I'll be able to start selling those and a bunch of other stuff that I've got going on. So finally, a practical guide to hoarding for friends and family is out. It's available on Amazon. I have my own copies, so that major stressor's finally finished. And now I can start working on the two supplements, and when they're done, I'm done writing about hoarding for a while. So that's very cool. So that was some good news. So all in all, everything is going well, and I'm looking forward to being back home for a week at a time or more, so I can come to you from the studio upstairs. I uh, I hope that you're all doing well, that you've had a great Labor Day weekend, and that all the kids are back in school and doing well there. Thank you so much for following me, those of you who do. It means a lot to me to have you here with me. So I will be back in 2 weeks. It'll be at the end of a long day of driving. I'll have just gotten to Waltham, uh, Mass, when I get on with you then, and that is just prior to my next conference, which is hopefully the last one for a couple of months. So, all in all, things are going well, and I will see you soon. Again, this is just going to be a short one. If this is your first time, normally this is an hour. So, it's really short today because there's much to talk about. But have a wonderful time, everybody, and I'll see you soon. All right? Thanks. Bye bye.